years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with the Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean, simply smarter banking.
Happy Saturday. Welcome to Sports with Mandela. As usual, we start with a quote. Your greatness is not what you have, it's what you give. Good morning, Daddy. What's up?
Hey, morning, man. Morning. Good to be here again on a Saturday morning, and doing our sports as usual, man. Like I had some good issues just now. I didn't know that the girl went to Australia, the
Shanita. Right.
I didn't know that. Because it was Daddy sent me, putting the plan together. But I didn't know she left, because I been involved in something too much.
Right.
But Daddy said she's there and she's training and all this other stuff. So I'm getting happy for her, because she will understand what hard work means.
True.
Training that they do there. It's kind of like a Mickey Mouse training like how they do.
And it's a good opportunity for her to develop her craft and get better at what she's doing.
Yeah.
So it's a really nice opportunity.
It's a great opportunity for her. Because but she's still pretty young, like Daddy said, she just turned 24.
Right.
And the kind of experience there would be great for her, man. The opportunities is there too, man. The opportunities to maybe get into the big bash.
Yeah, big bash league and stuff, all kind of different stuff down there that can happen for her in Australia. As you know, Australia play a lot of cricket down there, so anything is possible for her. Once you put in the hard work and she take this opportunity with both hands, anything is possible.
Hopefully, they play a lot of cricket. They play real tough cricket too, man. Australians are real tough cricketers. They make joking, they're hard, they're tough. They maybe Antigua and sings again. You don't want to lose.
Right.
So that's what happens. And I always admire Australians for that. And as they want the teams that bring young cricketers along them, like India, so Pakistan now play young guys. Young guys can't join the better for them. That's what I'm with.
And today should be a good day, because we have Pranav Shafter Watley in the house, Coach Watley, and waiting for Wrigley Jacobs to arrive to tell us about this English tour. And Zoom Dallas Arden, and Zoom we should have Dallas shortly and Zoom shortly. And also we have our buddy in China, Cleve Joseph went to China for 2 weeks. So right now he's live watching us, So good morning, Johnny, man. How's China, man? Everything good down there? Yeah. So Pranav Shafter Watley, good morning, man. What's up? How things?
Good morning to you, Earl. Good morning, Taddy. Good morning to your viewers and
Right. So, tell me something. You know, I know you guys recently went on tour to England, the combined school team. You know, how was that for you in terms of the tour? Let me ask a question first before I get into the tour. How was the training leading up to England before you had departed to England? How was the training? What the training was like up factory?
We did some. We did a lot of training.
Right.
In a sense, a lot of running.
Right.
Different drills.
Uh-huh.
Leading up to going to England.
Right. Uh-huh.
The mic on.
Step. Oh, yeah, what mic was on. So yeah, how was the kind of training you have up there before you depart to England?
We did a lot of drills, one-on-one
Right.
drills, scenarios. We played a few matches before we went off to England.
Right. Okay. And in terms of what I call it, in this session, you think you have met the objective prior to leaving in those sessions?
Well, to be honest, I think we weren't sure about the type of games that we're going to play.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Whether it's going to be, some of them were supposed to be 50 overs.
Right.
But when we got there, it was something different. Most of the matches were played with pink ball.
Pink ball.
Yeah, instead of the regular red or white.
Uh-huh.
We didn't get a chance to practice outside. Most of
Right.
our practice were indoors.
Indoors because of the weather.
Because of the weather and a lot of rain.
Uh-huh. Let me ask the next question too. I'm kind of curious to know. I've been asking this question for the longest while. What was the criteria used to select the team?
The criteria,
Yeah,
it was mainly most of the guys who play for the common school.
combined school.
There's a lot of the other guys who, for some reason, didn't want to play for combined school. So
Uh-huh.
most of the guys that came to practice in factory.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And what happened again, because at the same time, remember West Indies Cricket Board had their under 19 tournament. So
Right.
some of the guys went off to that.
Okay.
I just want to jump in because
Yeah, tell it.
to piggyback on something you said that what the sun gone China and you tell me nothing. So when you come back here, you're going to get those spanks.
I just saw you come on line
You know
a
what
while
I mean? I
ago.
don't understand picnic can go with money. You know what I mean? I don't understand that. I saw some status like in plane and that.
Yeah, it
So
yeah.
cream might be in China.
He done it 2 weeks.
So I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I like the question I have to just know,
Right.
how when they come, who selected the team?
Right.
Because first of all, what is the name of the team?
Right.
Is it Antigua team or combined school team? Because if you can pick a team to go to England, and you want the best youth,
Correct.
invite them. And, but if there's combined school guys, almost every guy, if he goes to school, he's supposed to be eligible now. Well, my policy is if he goes to school, he's supposed to be eligible. But I think I can understand maybe the reasoning behind picking the majority of the guys from combined school. That's fair to me, and I don't have a problem with that. But if some of the outstanding young guys play for Bethesda, Libert, whoever they be, you take them on the tour, let the other guys earn their way up. Because I want to defend Antigua name. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I should have to. But I don't know what it is, you know what I mean? So the question is, the guys that you went to England with, the majority were combined school guys.
Yes, and he had one from Liberta that played for Liberta, Brent. Yeah.
So basically, the average age of that side was what? Like about what? 16, 17?
Yeah. About that. Because we had two party guys who were 14.
But what about me when you said when they say I wasn't too sure why you were coming against England, but I think I'm not hitting you hard. I'm not really hitting you hard, but I'm just trying to be talking facts. I think the kind of practice you have down here, when you go up there, whether you didn't expect this weather because you're so well ironed and well groomed, you should be well prepared to face anything.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Point taken.
Uh-huh.
I think maybe the guys were even shell-shocked when they got there to see the facilities,
Right.
the type of cricket.
Right.
You know. Even we are accustomed to play with our red ball
Right.
and white, but they started with pink ball.
Right. So the pink ball does different move
A
different.
little different, nothing much, but it's the same cricket.
Right.
You know, I think the guys just need to trust themselves,
Right.
also believe in themselves, you know, and go out and play positive cricket.
Okay.
But my take now earlier, now, if you're going on a tour, all those things supposed to be ironed out before you leave.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So who was coordinating between England and down here to know
Exactly what kind of games.
how many
you play.
matches with 50
Right.
overs?
Yeah.
Or we imagine that what time to start. You know, you're supposed to do all again things before you leave until you know what you're coming up against. Because you say, hey, you never have an idea of use ping ball.
Definitely we
For what you say.
We didn't know we
So
were-
how that can be, see, Earl, the kind of things will happen to me now.
Right.
Yeah, I'm tell you when I play the ball, you know.
Exactly.
We're not playing with that.
That's what I prepare
we're
for.
not told that.
That's what I prepare
So
for.
that's
I
why,
know ahead of
that's
time.
why when they're down here, start to talk to people up there on your own.
Right.
Who going to organize a game, let's know what's going on, so you prepare for that. So you can't just knock your surprise and start playing ping ball.
Can't place a disadvantage too.
So you supposed to practice ping ball too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, yeah.
So I can pick up the ball and stuff like
You
that.
know what I mean? So I don't understand who was liaising in between down here in England to put the plan in place properly. You get me? So I don't like that. I don't like that kind of thing at all. So how before I left, I don't know how many 50 overs I can play. How many 30, 25, 20, whatever.
we had a itinerary. We had,
Prior to leaving.
yeah, we had something definitely. Well, again, I think the way they advertise
Right.
the tour, like, okay, it's going to be a national team from Antigua coming up
Okay.
instead of just the combined school, right? So everywhere you go, like sometimes they're doing commentary and they're saying it's Antigua national under 19 team.
Oh.
So
There lies the problem, Shabs.
right, that's what I'm saying. Right there, we realize, look, boy, they planning for something bigger,
Right.
stronger team.
So the guys, yeah, come up against much older guys and stuff like that.
Yeah, older guys. You can see that the guys have been preparing, practicing regular.
But my take again, for how many of our better guys that didn't go to West Indies tournament were available to participate in this on this tour? How many better? I don't know them. I'm just asking. Except for the one for the Bertha.
A number of them, because what happened, the same time it clashed with the under 17 and the under 19.
But
So
I just asking
a
guy
number
one.
of the guys were doing the camp for the under 19, and those on the under 17 couldn't leave because they had to stay back for the under 17 camp.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get a chance to play for under 19, under
Yeah.
17 West Indies
Some-
tournament. That's more important than this tour. I can understand that. I have no problem with that. But I'm just asking, like I see, wherever you go, they say anti-national
Anti-national
team.
team.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying to you. Yeah.
So you should get all the better
Better
players.
player, better
Yeah.
player.
Because in the future,
But I'm
instead
asking
of
again.
combined school, maybe you need to look at.
Right.
I'm asking
A
again.
combined national
You have
stuff.
to ask again, though, 'cause, so,
Get Daddy.
when they put in the team, the tour together, they didn't take into consideration the 17 tournament and the 19 tournament happening at the same time.
Exactly. No, I think the lady, the High Commissioner in England, she organized it and the dates and everything. She did the itinerary in
But
England.
good, but that's just a she know about anti cricket
Yes,
business.
exactly.
So you just can't go along, we get along.
But not why she organize it now, but then we know down here, we tell her, hey, no, this not fitting our plan
Exactly.
and schedule, because our better players won't be available
What-
due to whatever and stuff.
Also, what happened when we got to England, remember it was summer, so all the schools were closed.
Right,
So we didn't actually get to play against schoolboys or such.
Right.
It's mostly clubs and different things like that.
right.
So we played a match against Leicester
Uh-huh.
Academy, Leicestershire, the county academy.
And how that game went?
Well, at one stage we had them 84 for 6,
Right,
and they made 200,
Wow.
Yeah,
Like from 84.6 make 200.
Yeah, they're a good
Guys,
practice.
once they get tired, they was surprised, shell shock or something. That they have a team 80 something, was 6.
Like seeing England, when you go to England, you recognize things. Though. You have two guys getting you up on the English cricket
Right.
pitch. They came back so once. English
Right.
pitches are pretty good pitches. So you have to, the guys have to concentrate hard and stay with it. You can't just think they have 6 wickets, so everybody out. So that could be part of it.
Right.
Can't happen in cricket all the time.
And
So,
a few jump catches and things like that at the
I
time.
say, I don't say, I don't worry about the kind of things. You know, that, hey, when you have the team like that, you want to bowl them out quick.
Right.
Exactly.
But it happens from time to time that they will get it from you. The bottom line is, did the guys bowl up to their full potential?
Potential.
You know what I mean? Because that's what we're looking for, you know. And the fielding, support them. And
Right.
okay, hey, this is cricket for you, especially one day cricket. Especially one day cricket. So, hey, it's a good learning experience for them.
Yeah.
But my problem is that lady can't organize a tour for down here and I just go along, we get along. You can't mean it just, hey, let me go for a dry way.
Right. 'Cause any team in Caribbean should be a very good team, decent team enough. So when you go, you can give
You represent
put up
Antigua well.
a good
You
show.
represent Antigua well.
Yeah.
So you have to let it know, this time of the year, not so good. That you know our best interest, that we can get our better players.
Right.
Because like Shafter said, hey, you know me, you know.
Right.
Those guys playing on the 19 and the 17, they want to play West Indies youth tournament.
Correct.
And they're right.
Right.
But if they clash, you have a problem.
Right.
So, and Shafter says summer.
Right.
So you can adjust the summertime according to
Right.
fit into the tour.
Right.
You can adjust it. Look at when we went to England.
Right.
We knew that you're going to spend 2 weeks
Right.
coming to
And go on to
realize
tournament.
trial.
Right.
We know that.
Right.
Hey, you have 2 weeks, they come back down to, so you make those kind of arrangements.
Right.
So you have your better players.
Right. Well, let me ask you a question, Shafter. 'Cause I know you guys constantly go to Barbados for the Gary Sobers tournament. How you feel about this trip compared to taking those guys down to Barbados? How you find the competition? 'Cause I can see at two sides now. 'Cause you went to England, you got to see the guys up there playing and stuff. I know the condition is different, but in terms of the competitive nature and for development, what do you think?
The competition in England, again, as I'm saying,
Right.
you can say it's better players, more
Right.
organized
Uh-huh.
teams
Right.
compared to Barbados.
Okay.
Barbados is just the regular West Indies
Uh-huh.
guys, you know, and some of the teams, again, as I said, from different countries, when
Right.
they go to Barbados,
Right.
is not the strongest team because some of the guys will stay back for the West Indies under 19 and wherever.
Okay. So it, yeah.
But I know old time days, a long time ago, teams in the Caribbean so soft because they come from England and Australia as well.
Yeah, but not,
And one
not
day India.
Jamaica, South Africa too,
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah. Mm.
But so you're saying those who not come to play in Gary Sobers, they're not strong, game enough competition like before?
the Caribbean teams.
Uh-huh.
The Caribbean teams, because of the same thing with the West Indies tournament,
Right.
because it's just about the same time.
Right.
So Trinidad will send a few teams, but it's club teams.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, Guyana does the same thing, and it's club teams.
Right.
But maybe just one little area in Guyana.
Right.
Yeah, you have a team from Dominica, Grenada, St. Vincent, those different people will send teams.
Right.
But it will be like a combined team like Antigua. But like the bigger countries will just maybe send a club team.
So you're saying, so you're saying that quality there in Gary Sobers is not of that quality like time in the past?
You have good quality, but not all the time. Because Barbados will have like 4 teams, 4 to 5 teams.
Right.
Barbados will put in there, prepare the under 15 team. So when the under 15 come around,
Right.
they had some matches already.
Okay.
Barbados usually use their under 15 team in the tournament. So you get a good team like Barbados. Some of the teams,
Right.
not all the teams.
So from what I hear you saying, that this tour to England would have been a better move than going to Barbados with Gary take part in Gary Sobers.
Yeah. The conditions are different. In Barbados, it's something like what your cousin to in Antigua.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
England, the ball moving around.
Right.
The batters seems to be of good quality in England. You know.
So who are some players you think in England that you think that showcase some good talent for that tour?
From our team?
From your team.
Well, you have the captain Nick, George Elvin. He did reasonably well.
Right.
You
Okay.
have Glenn, Glenn the pace bowler. He did reasonably well too. Not look too bad.
Right.
The same guy Brent. Shima Pereira. What we needed is to guys will get a little start, but to go on and make a big total.
Right.
We didn't get that. We didn't really get that. Guys will go on, look good for 10 or 15 and out.
And what do you think is that they were fitting up the concentration level? What it is?
As you say, concentration, fitness level. To be honest, the skill level with the moving ball.
Right.
You know, the bowlers. I think they could have put the ball in the
better areas.
area, more often. You know, it wasn't too bad. I think it's a good learning experience.
Right.
Yeah. But as I'm saying, you have people like Glenn Williams, George Elvin, Shema Pereira. Those are the guys that look, you know.
But the Glenn Williams guy played in England before, ain't it?
Yeah, he played
And
in
when we did the T10 and so,
Right.
I remember hearing him.
Right.
From South.
That's what Gavin Dennis?
He lived up the road by Clears.
Yeah, some kind of fast
Okay.
bowler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that guy, you know what I mean? But my question is, guys, say the guys didn't go on to make big scores. They costing to make big scores in Antigua League.
Every now and then. Yeah, good question. Good question.
Okay, if you can't cost make, you're not costing make scores, you
right.
know, you make the
So
scores.
it becomes a habit, yeah.
Right.
So are they costing make big scores?
The guy George Elvin, he made over 300 runs in Antigua tournament.
I think he played T10 up there at the stadium.
He made over 300 runs in the tourney. So
I remember he played. He was captain or something. Some kind of
he's the
thing.
captain of the combine school.
I remember that. When we did the T10 stadium and cool and smooth and this
Right,
and that. I remember that name. And I remember the same Glenn. Those guys remember the Glenn Williams guy and Elvin guy. I remember them from up there. You know what I mean? So, but people they make ones like big ones unless they cost them make ones though. Yeah. It's not overnight. So I'm saying to you, I don't know. Because my problem is, you go on a tour and they expect some big team and some little team show up.
Right.
It doesn't say good. And I heard the minister when he moved the chatterbacks. Oh, this is so decent, great stuff, and here's something.
Right.
We have put things in place first. Team come back sharply and start practice it.
Right.
I'll
look at touch all that action.
How they get good?
Right.
That's what fact you're all about now.
Right.
You tell me you can't all the man in England they come back, they can't start practice
Right. At least when they come back, they should have what I call it.
We took
Talk about the tour. Well, when they come back, have a debriefing about the tour and stuff.
We did that in England. We decided to take a little break.
Right.
And then we were supposed to start with the field and cut it
When you're supposed to start that practice?
last week.
Okay, can I pass the yesterday? This morning actually going to pick us to get some bread and see the field high grass.
Yeah,
I saw our good friend Black's Karate outside.
He fixed the pitch, but
I saw him out there and I was looking to see the pictures. It's cut, I think,
pitch,
cause I was watching to see what's going on there. I passed it this morning.
Well, how long I come back now? How long I come back from this tour now?
We came back in July.
And I want to break it up to October.
No, we came back in August.
And I want to break it to October.
I'm
going down with this. And you guys make the job. That's why I flip up a bang eye about now. I'm starting now getting a flip up bang eye, you know. That will be great factory for now. So practice pick it all, you know. When we pass and quickly play factory, we get bad feeling now.
Yeah. Can I pass this morning and see the grass?
There were guys at 13, 14 start practice.
Right. Off-season
September, so on, down to quickly start January.
Especially with this tour that did so badly, this tour is opportunity to for them.
I'm saying to you, anybody you carry England and want to come practice, you want to see them again.
Right.
What do you want them again for?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the impetus when they come factory, you know.
Right.
They come and they go England and then they do nothing.
Right.
So they're not in the good.
Right.
And yet I would come back long time, nearly 2 months for rest. West young boys go on. They're supposed to walk cricket field, not the West. I would say, to me, a joke.
So you're looking to start training, I guess, as soon as free cut. So,
Yeah, he was supposed to start last week.
So what house did they say they get the free cut?
Supposed to be this weekend.
This weekend.
I'll have to get in touch with
Well,
him.
the field cut about 50 times the body practice.
Okay.
They cut the field every minute and the practice take place.
Okay.
And then we pass all the time, you know.
Okay.
Somewhere else cut field.
I saw the grass height, to be honest with you, I saw height this morning.
The grass height, to be honest with you. But the field where we cut, and the practice take place. The only time practice take place, the two come in England. Two go somewhere, people start practice. That's nonsense too.
No, we usually practice. We start
I know I shop the car usually, we pass there almost every day. So I'm saying to you, Shafto and Earl.
Right.
That's what factory was designed for. Play cricket all year round.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't know, someone said maybe nobody prepare the pitch. I have all.
Because we see now some people play football there, so I guess they up factory here. See some guy playing some football there.
They play football now too.
Yeah, so yeah.
Mr. Brahma say roll in the grave.
And Sundays. On Sundays I see some guys go up there and kick
Quite
football.
a while now, people trying to play football.
Right. I know I see some people do exercise and stuff in the
Some
afternoon
people
there.
do
But now since my and son playing football there.
They say Brahma say roll in the grave.
Yeah.
Football play there.
Yeah.
And that's why I left tongue, so I can play cricket all year round. So
Right.
me not understand how
So now if people assume that, well, they can now utilize the fees, so I'll go up there and play football.
When we're there now, they still, some people
They still
come,
play football?
They want to play football on the field.
Okay.
You know.
So after, nobody can want to come and play football when I practice.
Not when we're practicing on the same weekends. People go there and we have to run them out of the field. Though.
No, that's the idea. Then they can't come there.
Yeah.
So I'm saying to you, Shafto,
Even
it's
during
something
the
to go
summer.
on.
During summer?
We were there and a group of people come there with football. We were practicing. I had to say, this is not a football field.
No, what I was saying to Shafto, that happened because the activity going there so far in between. When now they factory every day cricket practice. Every day, so people know what go on. Now this practice us happen every now and then. Ridiculous. And then look, I remember some years ago, my father used to the alarms came to Antigua. I was supposed to pick you up down by pick up my rises, so I was south look part of Scruff. When by judges, and judges play softball. So we clarify. So boy, we watch a cricket rising some just don't go, why the man your boy? It's a good man your boy, but I don't want to go yet. You know, I was saying to you, so I pick him up and say, I plenty good young boys want to play now.
Right.
But boys sad to say, like they're not going away.
Right.
When we see them, I tell myself, boy, we should have the guys when we coach, man. We should have them like, I mean, they're a big player for West Indies team.
Right.
When they see the talent, we get bad feeling. Earl will get bad feeling when we see the talent. Some good young boys there. But nobody take care of them.
Right. Well, Cleveland says the same thing here. The way you practice, none of them can bat long enough to make big ones. So you come back to where we have a look at now is the way how we structure practice up factory.
We plan to change it a little bit.
Uh-huh.
The practice sessions.
Right.
We plan to have a look at just the whole
Structure.
the whole structure of the practice sessions. Yeah.
Because I know in our time, well, you practice up factory Taddy. In our time up factory, Taddy, you have a fast ball in net, you have a spin ball in net and stuff like that. You identify, hey, this man now plays spin too well, so you go in spinners net this afternoon, and you go battle learn to play spin. And if you pop yourself, you play one out, and batting done, can we get serious? So then I would like to see that kind of structure come back, Because you are a factory man, you know how the factories go. I think
the generation and the people we have now is totally different. That is.
I keep hearing about this generation.
Why explain generation? We don't understand.
Yeah, realize everybody keeps saying about generation. Yeah, that is there. That is what's up.
Generation, the people that we have is more flashy than.
Where's the flash? I mean,
I
take it to expert to me. We're not hitting you hard, but after we talk, we hear what this generation is.
They come to practice this afternoon. You'll find they look good today.
Right.
For the rest of the week, they come back. You're just surprised. Things that in 30 days. I believe that we used to learn faster
Right.
than the guys now.
Okay.
The talent
Uh,
is not like before either.
okay.
You know?
But
You go past a study was saying that
Right.
they saw some guys who look nice and everything.
Right.
But when he comes now to this match and the hardball and everything,
Right.
it's a total different thing.
wait, and
Most of
hard
the
ball
guys-
they shove to be hard ball. What do you mean? And hard ball they play. We mean this hard
I
ball.
don't know what. No, you said softball. I judge.
Then
us.
I don't play. I never coach by hard ball.
No, I never say you.
Hey,
No, you were saying that you saw some nice.
it's hard ball. Me watch school cricket. Me watch.
Yeah.
I must see some real good talented guys.
Right.
I must see them.
Right.
So I say, boy, me like one of the guys for me time. Okay, you see, you shove to say a while ago, they look good today, but tomorrow they look so good.
Right.
Then they come practice early next again, half an hour session, one on one.
But yeah, bat longer, ball
I'll give
longer.
them that.
Again, you have. I don't know if your son go college or whatever,
You go A-levels.
but right now that seems to be a problem too.
Right.
The time, how the time at college.
Uh-huh.
We might call practice for 3 o'clock,
Right.
but most of the guys, they college now they finish late.
Oh, okay.
So
So
there's
same from my hearing, saying different factors and all kind of
a lot
stuff.
of different factors. A lot of different factors.
But I'll come back again. Sorry.
Some of the guys, okay, who they off in the mornings.
Uh-huh.
I take them on the one-on-one session
Right.
at Police Group.
Right.
Yeah. The other week they made some runs. One Javid Richardson.
Right.
He didn't do too bad in England either. He made a half century.
Right.
Right? He made, I think, 60 something against Bolans.
Right. He's a batsman.
Yeah, he opened back.
Because here say 6 something and I hear a centuries.
No. But I'm just saying.
Okay, good.
I'm just saying when we did the one-on-one because of the time that they have.
Right.
They don't have it in the afternoon, so we have to try and work around something in the morning.
Right.
Right? Again, you don't see them again. You did it this week, you don't see them next week.
So they're not dedicated and not serious about the game?
They're not dedicated and also the time factor. Because
So we pick man with teeth in our practice. Guess all the young boys who play school or school and go play with them, they can't pick man who in our
most
practice.
of the school are the same problem. Get into.
So they have a problem them saying in school?
I never buy that nonsense. I say, play school guys have to come early afternoon.
Right.
Peers and go
Because
school done
finish by 1:30, right?
No, nowadays, I'm saying to you, most of the guys have after class.
After class.
A lot of that is happening in different schools.
So then that means the you guys in the Ministry of Sports, they will sit down and get this kind of what you're saying. So let's say you have some challenges from what you're
You
saying.
have a lot of different challenges at this time, with especially those that never come by school,
Right.
because they're going to college. Nowadays, parents are keen on the children with this education thing.
Nothing wrong with that. Taddy was asking
I
that.
know.
Taddy was scared.
Yes, right.
We just practice. Taddy tell us straight up. Like some guy, I remember Taddy, not my name. And his mom tell Taddy that the guy not doing too well in school or something. Taddy tell him, hey, you have to go home and go to school. You're not doing too well. When you start catching with school, then you can come back and practice.
And again, it's a totally different than our time. We had football and cricket. But now the guys have all kind of different activities.
Wait, see, Chef Joe.
It's
What they prioritize?
Yeah, chapter.
it's a lot of different factors that come into play.
Right.
Again, as we say to them now, guys, with the practice sessions,
Right.
if you see the chat, right? Because you know we have chat.
Right.
And you say, guys, how many people can come today?
Right.
Sometimes you only one.
Show up to practice.
Will say they can make it because of the time and everything. So as I'm saying now, we said to them, those that have time in the morning, that we can do one-on-one, make yourself available.
But when you have these one-on-one trainers, so what kind of drills and so you do?
If they're batters.
To be honest, let me get straight to the bottom. To be honest, the cricket is very poor. When you look at comments, it's very, very poor.
Yeah.
There is no way to skip over.
In our comments go alone.
Well, Combine School is close to my heart, so
I know.
so that's why I say it's very poor.
Generally, if you go around and look at different clubs, you'll find that people are practicing.
Right. But I personally think the structure of fact need to change in terms of the way how practice is organized.
That's what I'm saying. We plan to change everything.
Right.
And hopefully that the guys can come in, right? More regular. Yeah.
So I heard Shafter somewhere ago that reminded me of Tim McNeil someone time when it was a sweet sounding nothing.
Right.
Top about people, what about you? If they don't practice, you practice.
Right, you show
then
up and
who not
show.
the club not practicing for your business.
Right.
And I heard it out of one-on-one drill now.
Right.
One-on-one drill you had in the cricket field, but other man have ball to them team out practice. They have come practice. Everybody's supposed to bowl to one another, they come practice.
We never say
One-on-one drill, ball to a length line in that.
Right.
To the batsman and so. So one-on-one is fine, but that's why no one guy now do good.
Right.
You pull up on the weakness.
With him. Right.
Work when we're weak.
Right.
That's what I want all about.
When you come back in the group now, you're watching
I don't want all about no. You identify
Yes,
as a weakness.
Right.
You work on the weakness, you build on the strength.
Right.
Right? What I'm saying, some of the guys who can't come in the afternoons, right?
But how many guys like that? How many guys that go college?
Right now, most of the guys go college.
But how many?
The whole
haven't done them.
squad?
Almost everybody go college. We have a few from grammar school, the younger ones, they will come to practice. Yeah?
So we need to do attract some more younger ones from PF school and
exactly.
Junior school and whichever school.
Exactly.
Right.
Get
So that's
in
why I
there.
told you earlier that he and the other guys in the team go scout.
You hear the news, you hear what I just said just a while ago?
Ah, good.
Okay. That he just mentioned Jennings School and another school.
Right.
Okay.
I just get any secondary
Right.
school.
No, I know.
Can it be anybody?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
saying. No.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
That's all right. Flipper?
Good morning, Shafto
Morning, sir.
and Taddy.
Hey, morning.
Gentlemen, I mean, sit down, I mean, listen. I'm just laugh to myself, right?
Yes.
Because I am making no excuse that, I have been calling for them to stop combined school, right? Now, Shafto just confirm what I've been saying. The children, them, don't want to play. They don't want to practice. So it's basically Shafto and basket and every carry water. Because them they want to prepare, you understand, schoolboys, get them at some sort of quality, develop skills, and they don't want it. Based on what I'm hearing Shafto say, you are literally run behind them for come practice. You understand? If that is not a reason to say, hey, time for move on from this. Because the boys and them who with the clubs, they come to practice. Maybe the clubs practice later. Maybe they have easier access to get into the club grounds. So this is just a nail in the coffin, a combined school. If the boys and them don't want it, you can't force them. So I just said that, I will just add that.
Right.
Thank you.
No problem.
Hey,
That is.
you having the screen
Yeah,
again.
that is.
What's going on?
What's up, man? Share.
Yeah. Listen.
Yeah, I know. But share
And,
to us what we're discussing so far. What do you think?
Well, I think that I don't know if combined school need to be out of the competition, but what I think is that the guys who go to college, I have to say, it seems like they don't want to come to practice. I think there's an excuse. To me, it's like an excuse somehow. So maybe you need to find some younger players, right, who actually want to play for combined school, because they're the one that dedicated. Because those are the ones that I hear Shafter say that some grammar school kids will come, but the guys that go to college seems that they're not coming. You know what I mean? So maybe they need to put something in place with those ones from college, because they don't want to play cricket, it seems like. And you have to practice. If you want to play cricket, you have to practice.
Right.
You have to. There's no ifs and buts about that. That's one thing I know for sure, that me personally as a coach, I tell the guys and the girls that if you don't come to practice, you're not going to play. And it's just straight out like that. If you can't come to practice, you're not going to play. Because I have other people who are coming, you know. But you who are better players or whatever, you're not gonna play. You know, I prefer to play with these guys who turn up for practice every time. I'll give them the game instead of you guys who don't come. You know, so we need to find maybe younger players from the secondary schools to represent combined school in some sort of form. You know, because all the ones who are supposed to be mature and be a good players are not coming. You know, that's an issue in itself.
Right. That, right. Exactly. And I'm sure when they come back when a game time they want to show up for game and stuff like that and not do it. I'm sure they're nice to do no better than the one that practicing, I'm sure.
Yeah, and that's the good in itself, you know.
Right.
And one thing I have to say with the practice session as well too. You see how she have to say some guys will look good today and then come on and all of a sudden in a couple of days time they one day is the same person. It's because they practice today. You know, you can't expect to practice in the afternoon and hit and maybe bat for 8-10 minutes in the nets, right? And expect to be a good player tomorrow or the next day. If you want to be a good batsman, you have to hit a lot of balls. You have to hit a lot of balls, front foot, back foot, spin, all the things. You have to hit a lot of balls if you want to be a good batsman. Same as for bowlers. If you want to be a good bowler, you have to bowl a lot of balls, you know. Eight, you know, or how many minutes in the afternoon at practice or in the morning doesn't make you a good player. You know, doesn't make you a good batsman or a good bowler. You have to turn up all the time, you know, to bowl in the right areas and or to bat for a long time. You know, you have to bat for a long time, pretty much, if you want to be good players. You know, so.
That is, what time it is in the neck of the woods now? What time it is now?
Sorry, what time what?
What time it is in Australia?
What time in Australia now? It's 17 to 2 in the morning.
So 2?
Yeah.
And I'm saying I'm in Australia, man in China. Man like they don't want to sleep.
No, right. Well, Cleve going to say something here that the top teams too is very poor. Cricket is poor in Antigua.
That is true. Look at it from that.
Yeah, Cleve is saying that.
Yeah,
But right. Exactly. Good.
You want to get at me?
My take is this. I will tell you that about when he's president.
Right.
You have 2 in the first class, team in first class.
Right.
They know more than 6. You see also some of the same boys but in state guys will find the team doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they want to play.
Right.
But when they don't have no practice and they get to play, then they show.
Right.
And that happens in our clubs.
Right.
You know, practice card, they'll call you.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you want behind them all the time, like they're too good.
And that's what kills the cricket.
Yeah.
Cricket and long will leave it as tournaments. So if 50 overs to play 40 games or 3 years, that's ridiculous. Get a break don't take place with cricket. And I mean, argue for about 10 years now, maybe less, that our young guys here, right? This time here, we have plenty of talent now. But the guys, they get the chance to play Leland so they when we played 4 days so and 3 days. They play some 50 over flight cricket, man, they argue for a sweep and I can dance and sweep. So they're back.
Exactly.
So we need to go back to some real cricket. And Leland was board, like Shafter said a while ago, I was said earlier, time the tournament. Tournament should be when school and vacation.
Right. Exactly.
And that's when school and vacation. This young boy, big realize that which is good, the young boy Andrew.
Right. Drill.
It's good. That's enough for
All the youngsters. Right.
our program. This is
Yeah.
that. But my question is, somebody asked about you last week, I didn't before, I said, the boy plenty talent. Somebody asked, somebody overseas.
Right.
The boy plenty talent, but is the boy mature enough, get the kind of training in the
Right.
move on in the big
Right.
league. In the big league, like we said, 12 ages already. Higher the cricket, the better the bowling gets.
Exactly.
Everything gets better.
And you always tell us that now too.
Yeah,
also that.
You have to learn
Yeah.
to deal with fitness level,
Right.
concentration from it.
Right.
Look, I never get they play my gas so Patterson here. He bad about 4, the thing was 4 bad balls.
Right.
You're not, it's a bad ball and level and easy.
Right.
You have a great one.
Right.
Bad ball and them. So, for experience, I know these things.
Right.
When you play at the higher level, you get the bowling get better.
But Shafter, let me ask you though, in terms of classroom session, you guys have sit on a classroom session and tell the guys them what expectation are and stuff like that. You know, what expect.
Well, at factory, we do have a room to have that.
When I say a classroom, I mean you have a kind
Well, we
of
have
building,
discussion,
but this
we
like
talk,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then, yes,
I tell them, yeah.
Have discussion, we do that.
Right.
Well, yeah, we do that.
What,
If you have a look, right? Even see this, I go to a school.
right,
Just have a look, and even the kids in primary school,
right,
the talent is not there like before, and the love for cricket.
right.
So
Because
this is-
that was going to be my next question
this
if we
is-
ask you
this
the
is-
love of cricket.
No, this is what I have to do. Look, you see yourself at school now
Uh-huh.
to get them like a better understanding
Uh-huh.
with cricket. Before time you go to school years ago,
Right.
you will see the kids be able to hold their bat.
So you're saying the natural coordination
Not like
there?
before, no.
No?
It is not like before.
I understand.
So you're saying your job is very hard, that's what you're saying, try to tell you.
It's okay. Like this school,
It is getting,
Yeah.
it is getting,
like
it,
when we were there.
Right, right,
they,
The games with them, the system,
Right.
identify them.
right,
And this plan was changed by the I was a coach in our school.
right,
The way they did the physical teacher, people play track and field, it's essentially the job of track and field and so.
uh-huh,
So it identified the talent.
but even that now that they don't do much P outside.
Yeah, our classroom
Mostly classroom sessions.
Ah,
So the
classroom
coordination in the primary school, they will do P, but like the secondary school, most of the time.
So I've been pushing for primary school pretty for the longest while.
right,
So when they come to secondary school, they already know kind of talent you have.
right.
So we need to get back there.
Well, let me ask Dallas,
Well,
for you in Australia,
I'm
Dallas,
saying to you, Taddy, right?
let me ask Dallas,
This is
Shafter.
what
Yeah.
I'm doing now in the
If for you
primary school.
Australia, well, Shafter is saying here in the
picture and everything,
the
so
primary school,
they gotta
the skill set you see for the guys like in terms of how they hold a bat, how they bowl the ball, is just not natural like us before in the past. You have that same issue in Australia?
Not really, because we have the club that the coach tend to run these cricket academies for young kids, you know. So like from under 9s to under 10s, we tend to run academy for those young kids, and we teach them that way, teach them the skills for cricket, and then those kids that go to school, we have the academy for them, so they come every Saturday morning. We teach them about the game. So by the time they reach maybe by the time they reach primary school, for instance, then they're ready. They're ready to play like they call it kids cricket on Friday afternoon. So it's not. I think it's different to Antigua, because some kids might not want to play cricket or anything like that. So she have to go to a school, and some kids can't even hold a bat because that's not what they're into. Whereas here, some kids they want to play cricket, so we have an academy for them. The parents support it. The parents bring their kids, and we run an academy on a Saturday morning. With plastic stumps, softballs, and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden, the kids get graduated up from the softball to maybe an incredible ball or something like that, which is a bit hard or soft at the same time,
Right.
So they get to understand the game and know that the ball hit a bit hard and all that stuff. So they understand when they get hit, they already know. So we try to teach them from young, So when they get to the primary school, they already know what cricket is, and they already can hold a bat, someone can bowl. So I think it's just different in different culture, if you want to put it that way, and to compare to here, because we breed them young. We start them very, very young by having the academy on Saturday mornings for them to come to. So we have a lot of kids.
We're going to take a little break.
What's the time?
We're going to take a little 5 minutes break and come back. I want to ask you a question again. So we take a 5 minutes break and come back.
Getting gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with a Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.
Yeah, Dallas. We back.
Yes.
We back.
Okay.
So you're saying the structure down there is pretty much different than what we have back home here?
It's different.
Yes, that's correct. Because when I was in Antigua, I went to a few watch a few games. So I went to a couple of practice sessions, and how they practice, I see, is totally different to what happened here. Some guys just come to practice just to hit bars and bowl balls, but there is no technical aspect of how you're going to play the game. So they don't come to work on something. They just come to bash some balls and then that's it. I find that's what's lacking, because that's where some people don't know where the off stump is. Some people can't drive the ball properly. If the ball is short, they don't know what to do. They just play crossback shots, things like that. So there's no structure of how the practice should run. So it's like for me, when the guys come to practice in the afternoon, they have check drive front foot, back foot drive, back foot shots, which is going to be cut or pull, and also advanced spin, advance down the ground, to down the pitch to the ball, and everything like that. So those are the three things to do, and then. If they can, so we do that first on a bowling machine, whatever bowling machine, we do that first. And then they will go into the live net now where they're going to face the bowler, because I know that they're not going to get every ball to drive or every ball to pull or cut, right? So once they can learn those things on the bowling machine, they're going to the live net now. And then if they know they get a half volley, they drive the half volley, If they know they get a short ball, that they can play a cut or pull shot too, they do that. Or if they can defend it. So they know what they're going to get when they're back in the live, And so if they're facing spin, if the ball is, if the ball flight and the ball is right in the eye line, they can advance down the pitch the ball and push the ball for a single. Or if they get to the flight quick enough by using the feet, they hit the ball over the top for 4-6. Right? That's how it actually works.
Okay, one second. One second. Hold that thought. I got to call for somebody. Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm good.
Daddy Bongsin here.
Who that? Bongsin?
Bongsin.
Who Bongsin? Bongsin Government?
We're not in the studio.
Yeah.
I wasn't invited to the studio.
Toby invited you.
When?
This morning, John was up.
Check your WhatsApp message last week and this morning. Where you try? You play. You go on a politician now. You like to play a politician?
Daddy, you have thought as well.
So, what's up? Tell us.
When I need someone at the program, you have to inform first early. So they get organized that early morning.
You were invited since last week. I told you since last week having Shafton, Jakes and the two. I'd like to have you because you was part of the coaching team. But they decided to dash and say I have to play golf and can't do all that stuff.
You want me on the program since
What's that?
some time ago. And I told you I'm going to be busy for the next couple of weeks.
So tell us the contribution now, man. I want to hear what happened after the tour.
Yeah, well, here listening to the conversation, when it comes to it's very interesting. In terms of the practice and so on, in the primary school, we started with the primary school. I think the structure is, because we lose the grassroots and the kiddies cricket, we have we're struggling for picking out the talent at an early age in them, developing them in the way that they are to be. But so what we have now, we have players, young players that they don't have the good foundation, the solid foundation that is required for you to accelerate and reach to a standard where you can perform consistently, locally, regionally, and so on. So that is the reality. But in Antigua now, when we start the sports, we start going into the schools. You know, Shaft again attest that. I think he started about 2 years ago. You know, and I think basically from my experience in primary schools, I see that the talent. The kids in them, they're really interested. If they don't come, if you can't make it forward, they really, you know, upset. And when you're there, they come out and they want to play. They're excited to play. I don't know Shafto's experience, but from the schools, all of us go to schools. From my experience, the players, they really look forward to that. You have some young players that are excited of playing cricket. You know, so I don't know. Let
me ask a question though. I like to hear. Let me ask a question to Bongsin. Like what I said a while ago. You say you have been doing some work in the primary school and the kids are excited and stuff about you guys coming along, correct?
Yeah.
So those players that's showing interest and stuff from different schools, you are going to do like a zonal stuff to pick the best squad and stuff like that? How you enhance those talent to go forward to maturity?
Well, we have a primary school structure in terms of we go in the school and train them, and then after independence, we're gonna have the best 2 teams from each zone meeting at a venue, and we have a game day. But then these players are in 5th grade and 6th grade, so some of them will be coming into secondary schools from September and so on. We will have a number of them who are interested, so they can start joining the under 50 teams and start developing. That is what we're looking at.
So which schools you engage in, Bongsin?
At the moment, I have 3 schools. I have New Winter Primary, City Grove Primary, and Mary. Mary E. Pickett. Hello? I'm not hearing clearly.
Right. Yeah, go on.
That's how the program is being structured.
So yeah.
Winston and Swango will do this game in town. Yeah. Bouncing, Asher, they do the area, New Winchester.
Right.
Pickets and myself, Gavin and Dave Joseph, we do the east sector.
Right. So when you combine, combine. Right, yeah.
New Winchester and Mayo Pickett.
Yeah.
So why you got Pickett itself instead of Mayo Pickett?
They go Pickets too.
Okay, that's kind of
Yeah, they go Pickets, yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear the Pickets right of it.
Yeah, they go Pickets.
No, Asher has.
Who are Patters?
We have 2 coaches in our zone. Well, 4 coaches. We have Twango and you have Winter. They deal with the team. More like
I'm very pleased to hear this now. I'm very pleased. I'm happy.
It happened.
Because
that's why I'm showing you this now.
You see that interests me.
Right.
I was saying to you, what interests me, something happened.
Right.
Shafto.
Right.
Nothing happened to me, man. I'm telling you.
Right.
We have the school. I used to earn in school and coach man now.
Right.
So you get the school
Right.
involved. So let me ask you a question, Bongsin. So how many players you can get from New Winchester School? How many can you get from Cedar Grove School?
For what? They are under 13?
Yeah,
but
the
under
primary
13?
school business. The primary school business. It's primary school.
Right.
Well, actually, at each school I have the minimum of 25 people.
At New Winchester School?
Yeah, and City Grove and Mary Pickett even have more.
Oh, this make me feel happy, you know. So I was saying to you, know, sometime soon I'm supposed to put some matches together for these things.
Well, that's what I want. When the match will start.
Then they pick the best team from the zone and all that.
Correct.
And maybe 2 teams for that matter. I don't care. So the more guys are participating, the better.
Right.
The more guys are participating, the better. So I'm very pleased now, very happy now.
You have girls too. You have to get out of the girls. You have some really talented girls.
I'm glad to hear girls because I did this stuff for guys.
Right.
Volume card.
Correct. And the quality should improve. Yeah, start from the foundation come up. Right. 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 Exactly. Coach. So now go back to the base again. You're done ready. Right. So I hope you guys really get that structure in place properly so you can put matches and stuff like that. Huh? Right.
You probably remember the last week.
Right.
Somebody doesn't have to figure out how to get to the right. So,
well, at least when you start, just like kindergarten, you start here and make sure you have all the skill set to make sure you talk to them and bring them up right.
Exactly. So,
Right.
you see I have the back seat.
Right.
That's for the start. How you start.
Right.
Right?
Right.
We do the kick. We do the back kick.
Right.
No.
So basically I show them what expert can the skill set. If you understand.
Exactly.
But our concern is that nothing wrong with that what you're doing there, we happen to see that. But we want to see that, as Taddy said, we want to see games.
But games will be played. That's why we're going to the school.
Skills and stuff like that.
No, we're going to the school now.
Right.
Yeah. And every zone will have a little tournament.
Right.
Between them. Yeah.
Right.
And the winning team, as Bouncing just said,
Right.
will have a finals. Last year we played the finals at Pickens.
Right.
So the winning team from each zone will come and play the finals.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And what you want to see too is the continuity too. Guys, just not start, just make it continue and make sure you follow those guys and keep a close niche on the guys.
No, she heard see the word there, the big word, the continuity.
Right.
And the people from Antigua, you know.
Right.
It's shuffling in our Pakistan come from England.
Right.
That the continuity.
That there.
Deal with the follow-up is.
Right. Exactly.
They keep going and going and going and going.
Right.
The younger they be, the more they want to train to get good.
Exactly. And like Bongs said a while ago, the kids are excited, which is nice.
I heard Shafter say something earlier today.
Good.
I mean, dead to laugh to myself. He was a big cricketer for Antigua, came factory in time. Couldn't drive ball good now.
Right.
Start getting good today.
Right.
He go home and come back. Later he play for Antigua as well.
Right.
Next day, don't forget.
Right.
So you have young boys, next something happen.
Right.
So you have to stick on them.
Right.
Yes, that
You know,
is.
and after the regular.
Right. Exactly.
That's
But
right.
study, well, I'm shot the forgot because when I was up there practice, as I tell people all the time, you're the best coach in Antigua, maybe in the world. When they come, I just come back and I play a shot, and they come back next day, yeah, Sarah said, you're batting done. Yeah, so if you really love batting, love cricket, you have to work by weakness and continue. You know?
Yeah, Daddy.
Right.
I'm not hearing clearly.
No, when you have 20 people at one school, which is great. The interest is there. But how much time you have to deal with them personally, you know? Like the coaching session, the teaching session.
Well, I mean, when you're dealing with the primary school at that kind of age, and you only have like 45 minutes to an hour, you know, so you try to zoom in and you think they will grasp very quickly, you know. But more important, what I do, I let them play a lot. You know, I do a little things with them for about 10 minutes, how to throw the ball, how to feed the ball, how to catch, to see how they do. And then, like the one in between the wickets now, I will show them how to hold the bat in the left hand and get the hand and look on, depends on which side the ball in front, you know, and call in between the wickets. Those simple things just to get them aware, you know, but most importantly that they're playing the guy in what and they want to come back.
Well, my take bunks in again. So what time the practice session starts? What time of the day?
Well, I go for 9:30. I'll finish at about 10:40, 10:45.
So,
and going on to 3 o'clock, 3:30.
Get some
You need more time with them. So the school bus, they pick them up when 3:30, they're about to go with the business.
You see the thing with sorry, Terry, the thing with the Ministry of Sport, right? Remember, they have different schools in the sport, in the schools. And we have different coaches in the Ministry of Sport as well. They have to come and do their stuff. You know, so the time that you get with them at your season, like now for primary school, our season start like from late September to November, you know, early November. So that is the time frame that we have.
Right.
That's what you said.
You're saying the season start from September to the end of November. That's what you're proposing?
Yeah, to October. To the
So, what's the season?
November, sorry.
What's the season? This all again, any street sold is not limited. You can't get a tell me because the young boys, I would say that the problem of the guy we have and handle. So, yeah, we'll go.
Right.
You can't invest in the young guy. So, there's no time I waste. If you can't get them,
I think.
Maybe I can ask Dallas how he get his own structure. Huh?
Yeah.
See, I would say
a little about fact.
Right. Right. For what? Exactly. So Bouncing, for what you're saying, what Taddy is saying, then the coordinator of school cricket need to sit down with you guys and you have plan a strategy and way forward. For trying to improve the cricket. So that's what you're about now, planning and execution.
Well, not as regularly as it should.
Huh? I can't hear you.
Yeah, we do it. We do that. We do have our meeting at a certain point.
Right.
You know, and see how we can go forward. But as I say, because of the different sports in the ministry and the different competition, and kids will play more than one sport. So we have to deal with them accordingly. Now, at combined school, what I think, because they have players, young players who only want to play cricket, they have a lot of them. You know, what we need is a proper structure. In terms of fact, we have to create an atmosphere where the kids want to come and play. You know, at this moment, some of these guys, they're very indisciplined in terms of practicing. And also, I say that some of the parents, well, as Shafter was saying, they focus more on education. But in this day and age of sport, as a sports person, you have to learn to balance. You know, some of these guys that are playing international, you know, these guys are well balanced. They go to university, and they we only practice in the half of what forward. And you tell me that your kid can't come to school come to training from like 3:30 to 5:30, depends. 6. You have early morning where you can study. You have after you can go and do your homework. You just need a balance. I mean, these young men and young ladies, their environment, they're coming into adulthood. We have to balance. But so we're not focusing on that much. We need to have a proper structure in my perspective. And another thing is, some of these kids that are playing in the school, especially the talented ones, you can notice they're not playing for combined school. When we're playing in our time, the most talented players in the school system, they start with combined school. You know, now they're going to different clubs. They have coaches that work with the ministry. You know, they have their charge of different clubs, and they have them play them as well. You know, I don't know that is that's a negative or positive. But for the system that we want it, it's affecting the common school system.
Well, let me ask a question, Bongsin. Okay, when you say you're quite correct, but let me ask a question. If a man see practice go on in the laboratory and the practice take place in the factory, which way you go? I want to play cricket.
But that's what I'm saying. We have to create that environment that the guys want to come.
And where's the Bongsin?
We have to create that environment at factory again.
Exactly.
Where people want to come. You can't have a facility where there's no bathroom.
I agree with that totally. Bongsin. They can hire some stuff and put them up there. But I agree with you totally. I'm totally agreeing with that. But I'm saying...
But that is the reality, you know. I mean, there's no if, but, now, maybe about that.
That is true. I agree with that totally. Our
building was there, but it wasn't the best. But that a bathroom, that a shelter.
That can be arranged. Government get a building to these up there. That can be arranged.
Not the church.
I would say we had it for a while now, until politics took over.
Right,
so
right.
Me know the system on the place, you know.
Right, right.
So I'm saying to you, Bongsin, I'm in agreement with you totally. But people, cricketers go back, practice take place. You know they do when we used to play. Man say, why Rice start practice yet? Hey, St. John's practice yet? The pitch prepare yet? People go back cricket to play. So if you create the atmosphere for the show, then I'll come.
Right.
But I agree with them. When you tell about Barton, we get bad feeling because there is this clown here, Winston Williams, pushing on the building up there.
Yeah, so you put up some, and I stayed there one and that kind of something.
You know, that was the clown there. Look, I had
a plan.
A plan with Giant and so that I gave to him. So pretend he can't do himself now. But you know what, government politician time, government I do something. And then I do nothing.
Well, like what I asked the boxer a while ago though, because as I say, which is why I was going to say the same thing. If me see Ryan on practice and nobody practice on factory, me going to practice like me want to get in practice.
So want to play.
So where factory guys then need to do, Shafter, Bungston and Jakes need to do. If you get, as I keep hitting for the hole that man, put proper structure in place, they have something that people want to gravitate to. Yeah. If nothing they gravitate to, nobody coming on. Yeah. So I the organizer, the man as people's pay of this program, forget the kids to go up there and do something.
Wait, you heard the other part what he said?
Tell me.
The coaches in the ministry, because they are attached to clubs, right? They're not sending, like, if you tell them you want this guy at factory.
But not up there for come together up the organizer, so how me can send Taddy their factory and organize up the
When
factory?
they send them to organize, what do you mean?
You can't be, how consistent you guys practice up there? How often you practice? What kind of structure you have in terms of practice?
We practice every day, right? And we play apart from Friday. Yeah? And when the season going, you play on the weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me personally, when I come there, because you know I come there from time to time, the structure I'm consistent in terms of Taddy, and I seen up there.
You're not getting that because the amount of people that show up. Bongson made the point again now. Like, as I'm saying to you,
Good.
the coaches in the ministry, right? Because they attach to clubs, right? They're trying to, the better players, when you say you want them to play for command school, somebody need to put something in place, whether it's going to be the association or the ministry, that if combined school pick the guys, they play for combined school. Yeah?
I agree with what you guys said, but I'm saying the structure for me, the structure, fact, you need to get properly organized first, and then you can get the guys there. But even organized properly, I won't send my guys there. I'll just be honest with you guys.
But the thing is again, when you do your young guys, you need plenty of time with them.
Right.
You're supposed to let them practice a long time. Get them, the young boys, 3 months, 4 months, quickly season starting on January, you know.
Right.
You can't wait so late for the young boys get adapted to.
Right.
Get them how you want them. Take plenty of time with young people. Like
before,
Shafter says earlier, you teach a man something today, tomorrow you don't forget.
Yeah,
Right.
it take time.
So, but even every day, we Julie, how you remember?
So, and that's why it's more so important now that the half-season training that you guys start with the half-season training. So instead of a man spend 10 minutes in the wicket, he can spend 20 minutes, 30 minutes in the wicket to record the Kings.
Well, you know that.
And that's all I was doing. That's why you know why I'm so passionate about this, because you guys come to factory setup. I know exactly kind of training how to do a factory.
Yes.
And you guys having this session now, and when I come there, I don't see the passion there. I don't see the kind of training there because of too. And when I talk this morning, I talk with passion because factory will raise up. And you hurt. I'm saying, you really hurt to the core.
You heard to the core?
Yeah, kind of cricket poor.
You think it could what factor, you know?
Not, you keep saying about here, but that's what I say.
You say Cleve said that to you?
Huh?
You said that Cleve said that
Yes,
to
Cleve said pretty poor,
So,
but what I'm saying though, I'm joining home to my homegrown factory. We need to get a proper structure in place up there.
What the minister need to do, he said they waste 100,000 go England, put on their public level factory.
Right. So you guys there,
Waste money.
all three of you get together and you go forward a plan to the government and say, hey, this is what I need to get done. I need to put you better cricketers. This is what I need to happen up here. And then you see now, you hear your among say that the other coach in the ministry pulling players for you guys. When you have someone good at factory now, a proper structure place, no coach can pull the players down, a players now will gravitate towards you know. Because some good up them come too.
They build a school of patterns in about 6 weeks.
Right.
If they want to put a permanent factory, they put it in about 4 weeks.
Right.
So the interest is there.
Right.
So I'm saying to you, priorities. Just go England and say a showpiece of waste.
Right.
That not help nobody. Not help nobody, you know, because if you send some man that no good, how you build?
Right.
You need some good, young, promising guys. But tell me, careful with even two now. Make sure I identify some man for future West Indies cricket. Now.
Right.
That's what my mission now.
Right.
All of them not going to get there.
Right.
I identify some who
Right.
need that England stuff. England is very good. One of the best players in cricket. I would not take that for anybody. But get the guys ready for that. Get them ready for that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying to you? How they well prepared for that. So I'm saying to you, if the minister want to put the pavilion up there, even bar to put the place up there so that you can guys have somewhere important. Bouncing quite right. Yeah. And if you have some girls who come practice, you need the bathroom and the change room. So I had a problem with that earlier. That's important, very, very important. But get something in place up factory. Factory is a pavilion land.
Right. Make I get that as feedback when you take more.
Yeah, well, just to add to that.
What Bongson say. Give us some feedback. What you think about Bongson say? In terms of players,
in terms of what?
Coaches in the ministry take away players to go to their clubs and stuff like that. What do you think? What do you think about that?
Well, I think that, look, well, that should not happen, you know what I mean? But again, at the same time, a structure need to form. As you have to have some kind of structure, right, to get the players that you need, right, so they don't go to the clubs, so they don't go to the clubs, you know. As I was saying, that I know for sure that we get a lot of young kids start practice cricket in March, right? Early March, and we practice right down until September, you know, because we'll get them ready. You know, there's a pathway. We have a pathway towards Premier Cricket and towards State Cricket. There's a pathway that have to follow, you know. So we get them in March, right? Start practicing from March right down until September, you know. And we're getting them prepared, getting them to be developed, you know. So they have that pathway to follow to go to the direction they want to go if they want to play state cricket or Premier Cricket and state cricket, you know. And it's a very good structure, you know, where they learn every single thing, you know. And if we have to come and drill them over and over and over with repetitive stuff on their batting, front foot and back foot and all that stuff, that's what happens right up until September, you know, even fielding and catching, all that stuff there. I remember telling Taddy back a while ago that there's when the kids come to practice, there's a non-negotiable thing that we always set to put in place. The non-negotiables are that they have to take 50 or so catches each, right? 50 catches each. They got to do like 50 ground ball each and about 50 high catches each before they can bowl any ball. You know, they have to do that. That's a non-negotiable. You know, we can't negotiate on that. That's a compulsory stuff they have to do every single time they come to training before they do anything else. You know, so they're in the habit. You know, when they start to play games and so, they can take catches. You know, they know what to do. That's the thing. So I don't see that structure. I don't see that structure at all when I was in Antigua with some of the the practice session I've been to. All I see is just the batting and bowling, and the guys just bash on the ball everywhere. There was nothing meaningful of the practice, so I don't think anyone get anything out of that afternoon, you know, because they come and hit the ball for 6 or hit the ball for 4, but nothing meaningful come out of it. So Bongs is probably right there that the course are taking away the kids from combine school because you know, they want these young boys to play for their clubs, but I think they should go to combine school to try and learn something, you know, because they probably don't learn much at their club either. Sorry, I can't hear it. The microphone is very low. I can't really hear anything.
Very low. Shanita.
No, Teddy microphone is very low. I can hear you, Earl, but I can't hear Teddy.
That's
better.
That's better?
Okay.
Yeah, tell him about, tell Bongsin listening about Shanisha Hector, it's your first session of the burnout.
So she arrived last Sunday. She had her first training session on Tuesday, you know, and we did like a fitness session on Tuesday afternoon. And she was like burnt out, like she just couldn't keep up with the other girls, you know. And I just think it's the lack of fitness for Shanisha. You know, that she haven't done any at all while she was in Antigua, you know, so when she comes, she was probably maybe be ready, you know. So at the moment, she's not ready to actually play a 50-over game, you know.
Hold that thought, that is 1 second. We have a partner from China, Cleve. Johnny.
Cleve.
Girl.
Good evening, Mandela. Sorry. Well, about 12 hours ahead of you now. We're 11:25 now in the night, so you know you.
Yeah.
I'm going to go bed early morning, but can't sleep because you know how you go with cricket, and especially when you touch combined school and the whole factor about the youth development and everything, you know. It might take, I mean, that take too long. First thing, the ministry should set the policy that, hey, once you go to school, we're supposed to play combined school.
Thank you.
Yeah. Right? That has been, that, if we don't that policy, combined school will always suffer. And you see, Bongsin said that he's working with some guys in the primary school, grade 5 and grade 6, right? But guess what? In the next year or two, they're going to the secondary school. And trust me, with West Indies not doing good. Now parents want kids to go play cricket now. Agree, some of them might want, might see the quick money in 2020. But the whole thing is, the cricket at the top is so piss poor that as a parent, right, I can't see, like in our days, you know, we went to factory because we wanted to make it to the top, right, and West Indies was doing well, right, and some of the same coaches and them are the same persons, the same individual in Antigua, who advocating that, look, scrap combine school and have the guys and them scatter them up in the different clubs and them. Guess what? They have been coaching since West Indies has been on the down spiral, and nothing at all happened. So I put in just the program that my partner Bongsin spoke about. You know, and then some of the school now, right? Because the some of the school, because well, and there's no high cricket in Antigua and to the Caribbean. When I finish at 3:30 and 4:30, you know. So the children of them have that time where we used to let 1:30 and hustle for money and practice, right? some of the school and them now actually, they want especially private school and them. You know, they want the kids and them to go play the sport now. Because nothing at the top. And who was at the top when the side was coming down and never stopped it. Some of them, and this thing want this coming. So combined school must remain as a foundation. Right? You're not going to have combined school dominating the competition every year. Maybe 2 years, because maybe some of the young guys will come in 13, 14 in first and second form, and by every fifth form, you will have that continuity that is that's a big word. Sometimes them, right, you need to have them from first, second form. So maybe when some of them reach into fifth form and some at state college, then they will dominate. But I can't see why you want to just kick combined school out of the competition. He said, look, the ministry needs to do something about it. As I was saying, that like he just wanted to take a team up England just to say Antigua went up England, and maybe I think the ministry actually joined all of their shop though.
Yeah, he was up there. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
So that's what Bobby. I just like if he just want away, if he just go up there and say he support that day, just to go line or something after.
Is it a stipend
money?
We
get serious, but
you understand? We went for stipend money. They put them here about.
Me not.
You understand?
Me not about that, but that's what I say, right? And look, for years, I've been telling people, me and my little ton of money, but here, if you start a fund drive, right? Something to start put down stuff in a factory. I'll be the first to contribute, and I'm sure we can get a lot of people with the same idea to contribute. But the government can start it. And somebody need to hold the minister Darrell and tell me, look, you get money for Harrison College and all that kind of thing there, right? But they all look on the sporting side of the whole education now, right? Not just the academics, but let me get the sporting side going. We need facilities of a factory. I agree Mandela, right?
But look,
yeah, but it pains my heart when I hear that about combined school and people just want to keep combined school. I thought there plenty factors nowadays with the youth and them now. Why you see them they just gravitate to going to a factory and playing cricket. Plenty distraction. Trust me.
But
if they have the facility up there, yes, more of them will come. But hey, look, as far as you don't want to see the rise of cricket game in Antigua, and you have to come from the foundation, from the grassroots. Then maybe you need to do something. Maybe I tell somebody in the school and they look, see if I can tie them playing for combined school with some SBA or something like that for the sake. I mean, it will be a debate, it will be a hashtag, right? But we have to start somewhere if you truly want to see the continuing advancement of the cricket in Antigua.
Now, Cleveland, I just want to jump in a little bit. See, I'm not supporting this idea everybody's supposed to come by school. Because I think I have 16 man and 5 on the bench. I want to play some for Saturday cricket. So I don't support that. I have the idea.
I understand what you're talking about. Mistake. Hey, the best set of man in the school supposed to go come and school. Then
12, 13, but not all man not play.
Hold on, then upon the weekend, I pick 14 and cheer so left back. The clubs and take them.
I agree with that. I'm supporting that. I'm supporting that side of the story. So you needed to get the experience of the playing cricket.
Right.
Than on the bench.
Yeah.
But there's another thing they want to touch base with you there. It has to do with something you never always say, the thing is, anyway, the thing is, we realized from a long time ago, your friend there, you should know, remember, no, that Minister of Sports.
Cleveland?
Cleveland.
Okay.
The thing is, Cleveland, when you look out your house, right, you can see an unfinished pavilion in the Golden Grove schoolyard.
That idea.
Wait, man, you can see an unfinished pavilion in Golden Grove schoolyard that they're about 14 years and finished. One don't Golden Grove play field where you used to play for Golden Grove. That they finished it for 14 years. If you get interested during the pavilion, he right around here, he right in the constituency. And he's with Winston Williams now. And the pavilion started with Winston Williams. There are 2 pavilions, and they can't finish it. So a joke as them be, and an interest in sports.
Well, here, no, but Yeah, but you know, them building there's a block down there and kind of some, but we talk about factory now. A factory I want to build put down factory now.
But Cleve, the same person, Cleve, are the same minister.
Listen to me, Carl, listen to me. Hear me say, I want to build a factory now, because national somehow not have a constituency. So I will need building of a factory.
Cleveland, I agree with you. But it's the same minister, if you not do your own backyard, or you not work with the factory, or you want to go to England and get some stipends.
I can see what I'm saying. If I really want man to go talk to, because a farmer delegation to talk to, because we need a factory, we not a constituency.
Oh, okay.
Because I think it's a constituency, I want to.
When they come from China, we do that. But one last thing, make sure they don't have no pussy up there.
Right.
Dallas, see the ball baby, Dallas, you see that? And Dallas?
Yeah.
You see the ball baby?
Yeah.
Somebody's calling.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Somebody's on the scholar. Hi, good morning. Hello?
I'm listening to the conversation there, Earl.
Ed.
Earl.
Hey, Ed. What's up?
I listened to the time just spouting nonsense a while ago. He need to stop. Because he had factory for years and didn't develop it. So he don't need to go to nobody's parade like that.
Ed.
I didn't call for that. I called for
I did develop factory.
You?
Shanisha, yes, Dad, he had factory for years. Chad, he had factory for years. They had blacks and everything up there, and the blacks didn't disappear, and nobody know where they go. So Taddy, you must stop doing that.
When were the blacks up there?
Taddy?
I ask you a question.
They were blacks?
You talk like you know things, so when were the blacks up there? The only time blacks go up when I the room to the back. I don't want them.
Who carry blacks up there?
The only time factory are blacks is when the blacks build a little place in the back of the field. So I don't know it all, but you like it, you know.
None goes to Taddy, there's a pavilion there. There's a pavilion there with blacks and stuff up there.
Okay, you said something.
And they disappear. I remember Auntie where me come from. So you can't spread no aspiration of people.
I don't know about that.
You had factory.
Only time no blacks up there.
Taddy.
When we did the building to the back there, I get a guy for public works along with Jimmy to build the place over there. The only time factory had blacks over there that I know about. I don't know the blacks in
all right, Taddy.
I can't speak Taddy. I don't know about. But what I want to say to you,
Taddy.
Let me say something. You just want to motivate and listen. Let me say something to you.
Yeah, go ahead. Me listen. Go ahead.
You accuse me of that I have factory. Me never have factory government place. But I want to say to you again, I had a plan that I would get a guy from AP and draw the plan for me. I had a plan. And I went to the clone Winston Williams. And he said he's going to do it, so he take the plan for me. He still have the plan. Because I told him we can do it ourselves.
Right.
Because we can buy the blocks.
Daddy, I'm talking about before Winston Williams. I'm talking about before Williams. I'm talking about my time. I'm talking about my time at factory.
Hey, tap out the way about now.
He said free time, he said.
I'm saying to you, factory never.
I'm talking about my time.
Factory was a board one up there, not Taddy brand, a board. Tap out factory board. See, if you don't want to go on.
When Ghana was over cricket and came to you guys and went to everybody, and you guys didn't want to develop the ground.
Ghana came to us.
So you listen.
Ghana came to us.
He was over Western cricket.
Listen.
Oh, Stanford.
Ghana was when Stanford was bringing the T20, and they tried to develop factory. A lot of people had fight against it. That's why factory developed. Well, anyway, let me get out of that, because I didn't want to get you in the middle. Anyway, I'm calling about the situation the guy talking about Shanisha Hector. Now, Shanisha Hector has...
Put yourself in something you know. That plan you talk about with Ghana and them. Hold on. Explain to you.
Daddy.
Hold on. No.
Daddy, no.
Hold on.
No,
And
Taddy.
the plan you speak
You
about.
like.
Oh, it's in a,
You like.
you're not listening.
You
listen.
You listen.
Well, let me tell you what's going on now. You're not listening. You're
But
talking
you're not
about
listening
Ghana
either.
about Stanford. You hear that? That was Cricket Association who they went to, not Parish League. They went to Cricket Association, not Parish League. So the top town what you know about.
Daddy, Parish League, stop them. Sorry, Parish League, stop them.
What's it stop
Parish
them? What
League,
do you mean?
stop them from doing it.
Who
Parish League, stop them from doing it.
Come here about that. And the first thing about that.
Parish,
The first thing here about this.
oh, you're the first one about, the first one about that, yes. The first one about that.
I know.
The first one about that.
I heard about the Stanford stuff. I hear about it.
Right.
But then they went to Cricket Association. Right. That's what I heard.
Next time, you know what? I want
get involved with things.
Bring back UC. Bring back UC in the program. Bring back UC in the program.
Hey.
And we'll discuss it. Bring back UC in the program and we'll discuss it.
No problem.
Can you know? All of a sudden, you don't know about certain things. All of a sudden, you don't know about certain things.
Ed, one thing Taddy, the friend was so lying. Me not lying to me. You know what I mean?
Taddy, me not know that to me neither. Me not know that to me neither. Me not lie.
Stanford plan was
but me say,
the Cricket Association. But Ed,
bring back UC on the program. Bring back UC on the program and we'll discuss it.
Ed, we'll try to get UC in the program, but our time run out, I will get rid of that man, you know, because I done overtime.
Say, you want to say something. Okay. Say why make a contribution. What do you want to say?
A Shanija Hector story, that's not fit. That's not fit. Is that not new? Is that not new? She doesn't like to exercise. She don't like to do them kind of stuff. So she only come out to run and bowl and go back and go home and sit down. So that guy there, that's saying that she's not fit, is not new.
That's why Teddy, that's why I'm involved, and I'm gonna help Shanisha get back to the fitness level that I know should be, that she should be at, because playing Premier Cricket here in Australia is a pathway to for the young girls make the Victorian side, and also the pathway for the women's BBL. So I'm trying to get Shanisha to a fitness level and to a playing standard to help her, right? To help her so she can get back either when she come back to Antigua, get back into play for Leeward Islands and try and get back to the Western side, because she's a young girl, she's a young girl. She's still young, 24. She's young. So I'm trying to get her back to that level. So with the fitness part of it, I'm sure that will increase. The fitness should increase to the standard that's satisfactory, right? And maybe beyond, where she can be at her best, where she was before. So this 6 months that she's here in Australia here now would be probably the best 6 months ever for her that she ever been with training program she's been through ever. That is to get her back to where she's supposed to be. So I'm gonna do everything I can to help Shanisha, to get back where she used to be. Like I've always told her to start to go for runs in the morning. But it's gonna be a block or two just to get her back to some fitness. And I've already got reports that she did that. So she wants to better herself. I can see it in her. So we just want to. I'm trying to drag everything out of Shanisha just to get her back to where she's supposed to be.
Good stuff.
But before we finish, I want to go up now too.
Yeah.
We tried to recruit a player for you this morning, me and Earl, two guys out of England. You remember Kareem Prince, black man?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, the son that you taken to some kind of county child this morning. 10 years old. Another one 7 years old. So
actually, he was watching too.
I think
he was watching. Yeah.
I send him your number so he can get in touch with you. So maybe you can get him to Australia. Get to Australia. They get in a different environment. But you get in touch with you.
Okay. Right. That'll be good. Yeah, because
maybe you remember me.
Guys from England.
You remember Black Man?
Yeah, I remember Black Man, of course.
Oh, okay, cool.
Black Man and Amor.
Right.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we put in some people for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely, Teddy the people for me. You know. Terry, can you get in contact with Dean, give me, and ask see if he done present and stuff to pay school for me?
Not yet.
They say, Shaf just said not yet.
Shop said not yet. Shop knows know something.
Oh, Lord.
So we want to find out that is.
We want to find out because
Dean was supposed
because
to
school opens in September.
Okay, Shaf just says he will be a contact with them this week.
I spoke over the weekend last week.
So I can push him to make sure you get it done, you know. And your peers connection where your wife come from, so I understand you know go across here. So something in the way. So we can push him. We can push him definitely and get them things started. We'll fast.
Well, Dallas, just say last thought as we go. Let's wrap up and say your last comments. Cause you always nice to have you on the show. Just share last thoughts. Any comments to Shafter on the board that factory.
No, well, I just think that, you know, look, thanks again for having me on. You know, good to be back on the show again. But in terms of the factory settings, you know, I think that Shafto and Jakes, they're probably doing a good job there. But at the same time, I think maybe they need to get some sort of structure in place to attract players to come to factory to be part of the combine school program. You know. Maybe they try to pull away your good player Shafter that you think is going to other clubs. Maybe those are the guys that you need at combine school. So you know, combine school to be what they call it now, competitive. You know, again, I remember when I was playing there. It's not so much about the winning, but it's so much about the developing us to be better players moving forward. I think that's what it's supposed to be. So I hope that can be done, you know, with what you guys are doing now.
Right.
Hope you get some good sleep now, Dallas.
Shafter, you departing shot. It was nice having you though, but you departing shot.
Quadruchi.
Thanks for having me on the program.
Right.
We got to be back more often, don't worry.
Yeah, because we're going to follow up with the development of factory.
With all pleasure. Just to let you know that we're in the process of building a little dressing room at factory. We're in the process.
Which part? Yeah, to the west by where the lady says? Yeah, because that's our place to go down
exactly.
So. Oh, okay.
We shop though.
The guys at factory, not the government, but the guys at factory, we're in the process of doing something.
Right.
Hope the government can interfere with you.
We're hoping so too.
And like we're gonna, that was my last question to you. What are the future plans for country development and growth of the youngsters at factory, you know? So yeah, tell us about that plan they have.
Well, it's to get a structure, a building that we can do classroom sessions that we can change.
Right.
You know, they can leave their baths.
Right.
Bathroom facility.
I know, because last time I was up there, rain come and the boys had to put them back against them wet up in the and feel so bad.
Hopefully, and again, as I spoke to you already about, and the guys, some of the guys, the farmer factory guys, are interested in buying some blocks to help us put up the public.
Right.
And a number of the guys are Cleve yourself.
Right.
I spoke to Sean Bailey, Irish, Wally. Right. So a lot of guys, Quinn, they're willing to present them with some.
Right.
Also, just to let you know.
Well, I'll make sure we might take a blocks. It's ours have blocks, might take a blocks. So make sure when I get the blocks, we might take a blocks, right?
The Cricket Association gave us some money. About $12,000.
Right.
So we're using that to build the
foundation is already?
Well, the contractor has dig it out already.
So I get contractors also.
Huh?
Why I think a public works?
They say they're busy because I went to them. They will give us the concrete, ready mix concrete.
Right.
But they say they're busy, you know, so there's a parent who's a contractor. He said he will get his workmen and do it.
Okay, that's fine.
They will do it. They finished, dig it out already.
So they cut the steel and
the
so.
The steel is up there already.
Okay.
Supposed to put in the steel.
Right. Right.
Yeah, we start something, but just to get it finished.
Well, that's good. But with that now, then, that's as we can say all morning, once the structure too now, the practice structure in place and all that in place now, then people start graduating to come back to factory. And want practice kind of see a nice structure, and so you guys practicing, and people come back to factory and practice hard and improve.
But at least, in fairness to you all guys, it's difficult to have a guys in no bathroom, no this and that.
Right.
That's difficult. But you have to make an effort to be on the go after the people see something happen. I don't want to come home.
Right.
Point it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but in closing the earl, man,
Yeah.
I just want to tell my good friend Ed.
Yeah.
My job was not to develop a pavilion.
Yeah.
My job was to develop players. So I don't know what people tap for development. I heard about Cricket Association some long time and some. I didn't get involved in any things. My job was people, not pavilion.
Right.
I tell you, I went all the way to get a plan done. Scruff. A guy from Glanville tried the plan for me.
Right.
Work with Scruff office.
Right.
So I had no plan. And Winston take the plan and say you do something. Days where instead of the pavilion, do fence.
Right.
And I said to him, I don't want the fence, get factory your fence already. Because the fence was doing a fairly good job.
Right.
Get the pavilion first, fence can come after. So when guys come in a place, they can show and change.
Right.
So we had that. It wasn't the best, but it was there.
Right.
You know what I mean? But how you imagine the pavilion, put back the pavilion? Because at the time we had plenty of guys up there who Kellogg's and Mason.
Skill man.
Kellogg's and Mason, Keith and all the man, they couldn't do the pavilion to me.
Mackie and all them boys was there.
You know what I mean? So I was so disappointed. He said, Brady, you got to do fence. So that just turned me off and vexed me off. You know, so I don't know. But they say, I don't get involved in things that me now control over. If me can't control that, I leave it alone. Because Earl, if you ever go something and you look like something going good,
right,
I'll vex with you.
Right.
Okay, they must want to name involved in something. But I would tell people all the time, I never work for you, PPA, LPI.
Yeah.
I work with the people.
Exactly.
My job was develop people, but okay, I don't have any LPI, UPPI, whatever,
Right.
PNB. My job is to make the best they can be. That's my job.
Correct.
So we don't worry about nothing else. Look, the amount of money I would spend, the roll out come, they buy water and something.
Yeah.
Because in the factory, we're not going to factory on the water, so.
Right.
You don't pay money, buy water.
Yeah, man, the truck man, that guy, I think he was live somewhere and
For
something
Patters.
over there. Yeah, the truck man is
Patters,
stuff.
yes,
And we had a tank behind the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when they feed anti,
Yeah. I just had the tank at the back.
You related to ginger.
At the tank back of the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have, we have to work and some improvise to get things happening. We cost me plenty of money. But
Right.
we never worry about that because we want the guys, when they come practice, factory must have something they can practice.
Right.
So be it. Yeah, you know what I mean? But I heard about that development stuff, but I heard they were negotiating with Cricket Association.
Right.
I mean, here, me to get involved in there.
Right.
I always want the best for factory. But I think I heard that when the association think that they control the building. But factory lease from factory board. The chairman of the board at the time was Cochrane.
Right.
So Brad went and gave us a Cochrane. So he's come politician after.
Right.
So Brad who did all this stuff. So I know of it. But it was a board factory. The factory was running good at the time.
Right.
They had board and all that. So we have actually the lease.
Right.
So I know about these things. That's I show Ed chemicals up.
Right.
To the back of factory, I'll dig out some margarine tree and so. Get the field so small.
Yeah, make it bigger.
I think about this so. Okay, think about hungry boy bunks and go six by Merrick. So it's tired, it's feel too small. You know? So that's what so we did a lot of things times there that we can do. Even the North say what's in the pavilion or the build it up and all that. Dig it up, bring more guts, sand and all that kind of stuff. Tell it look good. So we had to play like a semi-pro and all that kind of stuff. Because we want to cricket play all year round. Now when you be cricket players, man must improve, let's play cricket all year round. So the fact is all about, so when Shafton and I play cricket, I'll be vexed.
Right.
Because Brad we went out always to get that done.
Right.
But Shafton wife will say, Bouncing wife will say, we need dressing room and time for the people. So me now upset with them so much stuff. But try to get up there so people see something happen.
Right, get a structure in place so you can.
And okay, you can't go police going now.
Right. No, every time we come now up there, really, they have struggle big time.
Yeah,
I pass it all there, I see water all over something, like, boy, they're going to have a hard time.
Police
and just,
before... You know the police are playing the match for this year?
I know, before time, I just stand up and how the ground looks so nice and stuff like you're doing so well now. But since the road now and everything is like...
Water.
Yeah, you're going to have a hard time up there.
Yeah, man.
A real hard time.
Not even one match police going
I feel it for them.
Not even one match.
I feel it for them.
I tell you, you know, it's like, wow.
You know? But Shafter, I would say, it was nice having you. We have to go now. Guys, have a good weekend.
Nice job, Shafter.
Jingle your keys and get in gear with a car loan from ACB. Drive away with a loan that fits you. Get up to 100% financing and 10 years to repay on a new or used car. Plus, get a pre-approved credit card. So rev up and get in gear with a Simply Smarter car loan. Call or visit us or go to acbonline.com for more.
ACB Caribbean. Simply smarter banking.